Christian Tissier was born on June 5, 1951, in Paris, France. From an early age, Tissier exhibited an interest in martial arts, drawn by their principles of discipline, physical skill, and spiritual growth. His path to Aikido, however, was not immediate. Initially involved in karate, Tissier's life would take a significant turn when, in his early 20s, he encountered Aikido, a martial art founded by Morihei Ueshiba in the early 20th century, characterized by fluid movements and an emphasis on blending with and redirecting an opponent's force. At the age of 14, Christian first began his martial arts journey with karate, but it wasn't until he was 18 that he discovered Aikido. This was a turning point in his life, as he found a martial art that resonated with his own philosophy. It was not just the physicality of the movements that attracted him, but the underlying principles of harmony, fluidity, and self-improvement. In 1969, Tissier joined his first Aikido class under the guidance of a local teacher, and it was during this time that he started to realize the profound spiritual and physical depth of the art. After several years of training in France, Tissier decided to travel to Japan in 1975 to further immerse himself in the practice of Aikido. This marked the beginning of his deep commitment to becoming a master of the art. Under the guidance of legendary Aikido, Christian Tissier's time in Japan proved transformative, as he continued to evolve in his understanding of Aikido. During his early years in Japan, Tissier was exposed to the rigorous training methods of the country's leading Aikido masters, which honed his physical technique and deepened his philosophical grasp of the art. He became a disciple of Morihiro Sato, a prominent Aikido master and a direct student of Morihei Ueshiba, and through Sato's guidance, Tissier learned the intricacies of Aikido's technical foundation. His years of intense practice culminated in 1980, when Tissier was awarded the rank of 5th Dan by the Aikikai Hombu Dojo, the international headquarters of Aikido. This recognition marked his rise to the upper echelons of Aikido practitioners and signaled his growing influence in the international Aikido community. Tissier's style, characterized by his fluidity, speed, and technical precision, quickly gained recognition. He became known for his ability to blend effortlessly with an opponent's energy and redirect it with impeccable timing and technique. His keen understanding of the ki, the vital energy that flows through all living beings, allowed him to create a practice that was not only about physical movement, but also about cultivating a deep sense of awareness and intuition. In the early 1980s, Tissier returned to France and began teaching Aikido full-time. He quickly built a reputation as one of the most skilled and respected instructors in Europe, developing a unique teaching style that combined traditional Aikido methods with a focus on practical application. His students found that his teaching not only improved their technical proficiency but also offered insights into the philosophical and spiritual dimensions of the martial art. Christian Tissier's rise in the Aikido world reached its peak in the 1990s and early 2000s. His commitment to his own practice and his ability to teach effectively made him one of the most influential figures in Aikido globally. Tissier's contribution to Aikido was not limited to his practice and teaching alone. He played an instrumental role in the development of Aikido in France and its growing international presence. In 1994, Tissier achieved the esteemed rank of 7th Dan, solidifying his status as one of the highest-ranking Aikido practitioners outside of Japan. This milestone marked his recognition not just as a skilled martial artist, but as a master in the field, respected by practitioners worldwide for his deep knowledge of both the technical and philosophical aspects of Aikido. Over the next 2 decades, Tissier continued to build his legacy as an innovator in Aikido. He developed new teaching methods that emphasized the integration of mind and body, a concept that was at the heart of Aikido's philosophy. His approach to training emphasized not just the movements of the body, but the awareness and mindfulness that underpin these movements. This holistic perspective attracted students from all walks of life, and many advanced practitioners traveled to France and Japan to study under Tissier's guidance. As his reputation grew, Tissier began conducting international seminars, spreading his philosophy and teaching style across Europe, the United States, and beyond. He was particularly active in promoting Aikido in France, where he established the École d'Aikido Christian Tissier in Paris. His school became one of the most influential centers for Aikido practice in Europe, attracting students from all corners of the globe. Tissier also became known for his artistic contributions to Aikido, producing instructional videos and books. His instructional videos were highly regarded for their clarity and thoroughness, helping practitioners of all levels better understand the intricacies of Aikido. His book Aikido, The Way of Harmony, became a foundational text for many Aikido students around the world, offering detailed insights into his techniques and philosophy. Another highlight of Tissier's career came in 2000, when he was awarded the prestigious 8th Dan rank that represents the pinnacle of Aikido mastery. This achievement was a testament to his lifelong dedication to the art, his commitment to the Aikido community, and his unparalleled technical skill. By this time, Tissier had established himself as a living legend in Aikido, with his influence extending well beyond the traditional boundaries of Japan. As Christian Tissier entered his later years, he remained active in teaching and promoting Aikido. His dedication to training never waned, and he continued to lead seminars and provide guidance to his students well into his 60s. His approach to Aikido emphasized that martial arts practice is a lifelong journey, and even after decades of teaching, he remained a humble and passionate student of the art. Tissier's final years were marked by his continued commitment to globalizing Aikido, particularly by mentoring the next generation of teachers. His students, many of whom went on to become prominent instructors in their own right, continued to carry forward the traditions and principles that Tissier had passed down to them. Under his mentorship, many of his students became prominent figures in the Aikido community, further spreading his teachings and vision. Christian Tissier's influence in Aikido is immeasurable. He is regarded as one of the most prominent and skilled practitioners of the art outside of Japan, having shaped the practice of thousands of students. His technical mastery, deep philosophical understanding, and humble spirit made him a beloved figure in the global Aikido community. Tissier's ability to blend the art of self-defense with personal growth, compassion, and respect for others ensured that his teachings transcended mere physical combat, becoming a pathway to understanding oneself and others. Christian Tissier's legacy will continue for generations. His contributions to Aikido, both as a practitioner and as a teacher, solidified his place among the great masters of the martial art. Tissier passed away in 2021. But his teachings and philosophy live on through the many students he mentored and the global network of Aikido practitioners who carry his work forward. Christian Tissier's life is a testament to the power of Aikido as both a martial art and a path to personal enlightenment. His journey from a young martial artist in France to one of the most respected Aikido masters in the world is a story of dedication, passion, and profound transformation. Through his mastery of Aikido, Tissier shaped not only the future of martial arts, but also the hearts and minds of countless students who will continue to follow his